Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Chicago enter the day having lost their last 10 contests. We'll see if they can turn that around next. Darrell Sullivan, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Off the afternoon for the
so
Cubs.
Coming to the plate, Chang-Ho Young, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
In now, Justin Dean, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The third baseman.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm really impressed with Yoan Moncada. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Marsh is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Now in the box, number 40. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Pitch is popped up. Beatty will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Jordan Balazovic, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in now, Bob Billingsley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So now to the plate, Tom Coyle, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box now, Brandon Marsh. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Marsh has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
To the plate now, Rich Moreno. Line towards center field. Dean will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So stepping in, Chase Strumpf. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Standing in, Brennan Davis. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Throw over to the bag. Runners back. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Nope, that's
ball one. Pitch popped up. Alvarez in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
3-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a dive. To second for one. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Nice play by the first baseman right there on a dive, and have the wherewithal to get up and cut the lead runner down. Terrific play.
Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. As a look, now the pitch.
Nope, ball one. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery.
No, that's low.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. MJ Melendez, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Now at the plate, MJ Melendez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Jordan Balazovic.
At the plate, Jordan Balazovic. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Count is 2 and 1.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. To 2-2 now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Unbelievable. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Stepping in now, Darrell. And she'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. No home runs as of yet, and a couple RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So striding forward now, Ronnie Mauricio. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
The count is 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Set. Here's the 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And I'm locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
A 1 pitch on its way, and he pops up the bunt attempt. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chang-Ho Young. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
0-1, here's the pitch. This is popped up. Mauricio waits on it. 1 out. So 1 gone in the inning now as we get a look there at the standings in the NL East as you see where the Braves find themselves entering play. Digging in, Justin Dean. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard to short, reined in. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. So here's Yoan Moncada. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Billingsley is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The center fielder, Bob Billingsley.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the 3rd as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. At the plate now, Tom Coyle, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped up, and that's going to land foul. Coyle, 28 years old. He was a 1st-round pick during the 2026 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Whoa, that's down.
There goes the runner. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals 2nd.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. The next to bat for Atlanta, Yordan Alvarez. He singled and scored in his 1st appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That 3rd base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Throw gets him. 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Marsh. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 3 and the Cubs nothing. Digging in to try it again. Number 40 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 40.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Taken but called a strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So now to the plate, Chase Strumpf, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Standing in now, Brennan Davis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 3, and that ends the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Rich Moreno. First offering on its way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The third baseman, number 8, Brett.
Stepping in for the Braves, Brett Beatty. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0. That was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box, Darrell Lugo.
Second baseman.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 delivery.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit ball to short. Rosario brings it in. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Ready for another chance? Ronnie Mauricio, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those "here we go again" thoughts out of his head.
To the plate now, Darrell Sullivan. 0-1 the count, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We played 4. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Too high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit down the line at first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Stepping in now, MJ Melendez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Still 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
At the plate, Jordan Balazovic. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Digging in once again, Chang-Ho Young. He's set and the pitch.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They trail here 4-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Bob Billingsley. The pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Tom Hoyle. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Cal Quantrill, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 43, Cal Quantrill.
Yordan Alvarez will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field, base hit. And a relay to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. So another run scores there on the base hit. Their 5th run in 5 innings so far, and we'll show you a look on cue at the highest scoring offenses in the league. And you can see that the Braves are currently tops in the NL in that department. Into the box now, Brandon Marsh, as he rips it on the ground to second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 5 and the Cubs nothing. Ready now, Justin Dean. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
At the plate now, number 40, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Second baseman, Chase Drum.
Standing in now, Chase Strumpf, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. From the stretch. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in, Rich Moreno.
For the Braves, the catcher, Rich Moreno.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. And there's 1 down now. Brett Beatty will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
This year against right-handed pitching, Beatty is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Now batting.
So striding in, Darrell Lugo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Brennan Davis.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
A ball and a strike now. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And that misses 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. The 1-0 home. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, MJ Melendez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Looking to send him packing again. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Frank Schwindel will grab a bat and hit for the pitch.
Number 61, Frank Schwindel.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tom Chung will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Wander Franco will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9, number 4, Wander Franco.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 7 homers and 19 driven in. Scooped up and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Eric Ullman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 22.
Digging in and looking for more, Ronnie Mauricio. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Young has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, number 4.
Sliding into the box, number 4. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's the pitch. Right side. And quickly there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Bob Billingsley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Tom Hoyle. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Braves retired on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Chang-Ho Young, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might...
Stepping in now, Yoan Moncada, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, number 40, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
2-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Fouled off. Hit out towards second. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
The second baseman.
So in now for Chicago, Chase Strumpf. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Men on third with 2 down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Hit softly on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Braves 5 and the Cubs 1. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The first baseman, Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Moncada just to the left of the mound. And that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Brandon Marsh. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Plate, Rich Moreno.
The catcher.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
At the plate now, Brett Beatty, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Grover Nieves will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Ivan Escobar comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Ivan Escobar.
The next Cub up, Brennan Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. This one skied out toward right. Marsh is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Rosario.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
0-1, here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump 2 of them in there. You're ahead in the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
In now, MJ Melendez. He swings and grounds it to short. Right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now. Evan Skog will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 19, Evan Skog.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Rosario at second with 2 down. Fouled away. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
6-1, the final tally today. Atlanta get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Darrell Sullivan earned his 9th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Our paid attendance at Truist Park this afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.